Alita Battle Angel, a surprisingly vibrant and well-realized live-action anime movie. And as we've seen in the past, that's actually kind of hard to do. When this movie got announced, anime fans were kind of repelled by the giant eyes being translated into a very literal translation. In stills, it's hard to blame them. I mean, look at this. It's creepy. But in action, the effect is less jarring, and by the end of the movie, you'll pretty much overlook it entirely. Now, one place where this movie shines is in the character of Alita, which, as the titular character, kinda needs to be a good point. I honestly think that she's one of the best female protagonists in recent history. She's strong and capable, she's optimistic and hopeful, but most importantly, she's flawed. She's naive and is tricked multiple times due to her trusting nature, and it's kinda cool to see her fail and learn and inevitably grow. See, something that she does that a lot of other characters in recent movies don't do is evolve as the runtime of the movie progresses, and it makes this mechanical starlet incredibly human and likable. On top of this, the character, though attractive, is never really seen as a sex symbol or anything like that during the movie, which is very much to her credit. You see, another movie that came out around the same time as Alita was Captain Marvel, and where in the runtime of Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers is suffering from amnesia, at no point does it seem like she's struggling. She doesn't have any real hardships throughout the entire movie. She's an unrelenting badass from start to finish, and it doesn't feel earned or deserved. At no point does she actually fall or really undergo the hero's journey. Alita, on the other hand, is completely different. Though she too is suffering from amnesia, she wakes up with basically no memory. And doing so, she's learning and experiencing things for the first time. And when at one point in the movie she's defending herself and basically her surrogate father figure from certain death, she has a flashback of her previous life. This causes her to want to take up arms again, and put herself into more stressful situations to try and relive and remember who she was. It's an incredible narrative device that just exasperates the idea that all of these other movies are kind of lacking. Another high point of this movie is the world itself. It's incredibly vibrant and feels very much lived in every single moment that we're seeing it. And as such, it makes it feel like there's a lot more going on underneath the scenes than we are seeing. And for anyone that has read the manga or the anime that it's based on, they know that this is cramming a whole lot of stuff into one movie. There's lore and backstory that we're not necessarily getting, and it's kind of enjoyable to not get it. It adds to the mystery and to the realness of the world, that we, now experiencing this world for the first time, are kind of at the same baseline that Alita herself finds herself. Something else that I find an absolute highlight in this movie is Christoph Waltz, who plays Dr. Ito. And can I just say, Christoph Waltz is an absolute joy to watch in pretty much any movie. I mean, how many other people could take this scene...
Do you know who I am?
Well, we were hoping you'd fill in that part. Since you're a total replacement cyborg, and most of your cyber body was destroyed, we can't find any records. But your very human brain was miraculously intact. Theoretically, you should remember something.
And make it not sound completely insane. Now, I know that it seems like I've been praising this movie for the last 3 minutes, and to be fair, I have. But let me tell you, this isn't a perfect movie. Not by a long shot. The pacing of this movie feels a little disconjointed. More than once it feels like this movie should have ended. There was a good build-up, a good climax, but the movie kept going. It does this roughly 2 or 3 times throughout the movie, and then when it actually does end, it kind of left me wanting more. Now, if that's what they were going for, great, mission accomplished, but somehow I don't think that that was the intention of the writers involved. Now, despite this minor criticism, this movie is absolutely worth your time. If for some reason you overlooked it because of the stills and other things, I can understand that, but trust me, it is a well worthwhile movie to watch, and I recommend it very, very highly. This has been an Unkamen review of Alita Battle Angel. If you like this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And hey, leave me a comment telling me what you'd like me to review next. New videos come out every Wednesday and Friday, and check out some of the other reviews I've done. Anyway, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time.